Welcome to Territory Logic Global. My name's Sam, and this is your dispatch episode. Here's what's moving in the markets. Humanoid robots just hit unicorn status. China approved its first commercial brain implant, and NVIDIA has data centers in space. The intelligence revolution isn't coming, it's here. This is the big story. Sunday just became a unicorn. $165 million at a $1.5 billion valuation. Series B, led by a Coach management. Here's why this matters. Sunday isn't just about building industrial robots or warehouse robots. They're building a Memo, a household humanoid that does laundry, clears tables, handles the mundane tasks, and eats your day. The company emerged from stealth just months ago and already has 1,000 people on the waitlist. That's not normal for a robotics company that barely exists. But here's the real signal. The Bank of America just dropped a forecast that makes Sunday look conservative. They're predicting 3 billion humanoid robots by 2026. That's more robots than cars on a per capita basis. Let that sink in for a second. The math is wild. Annual shipments climbing from nearly 90,000 units per year at one point to 2 million by 2030. 86% of compound annual growth. That's steeper than any electric vehicle adoption. China has just approved its first commercial brain-computer interface. Neuracle Medical Technology in Shanghai got the green light from the National Medical Products Administration. This isn't just research anymore, it's commercial medicine. Neuralink has competition and it's coming from Beijing. NVIDIA announced Space One Vera Rubin module yesterday at GTC. They're putting AI processors in orbit. Jensen Huang called it space computing the final frontier. The module delivers more power than the H100 GPU, using solar and vacuum to cut energy costs because apparently Earth-based data centers aren't ambiguous enough. Space data centers. We are living in science fiction here. RealSense just cracked humanoid navigation with Limex Dynamics. Dense depth perception fused with NVIDIA's visual odometry. The breakthrough humanoids that can actually navigate three-dimensional space safely around humans. CEO Nadav Orbach says it best. Humanoids operate in 3 dimensions, alongside people in environments that are constantly changing. Xiaomi tested humanoid robots in electrical vehicle delivery factories. 2 robots completed nearly 90% of the work in 3 hours. The factory pumps out a car every 27 seconds. That is insane. The robots kept pace. President Liu Weibing called them interns. Interns that don't need coffee breaks or health insurance. Meta signed nuclear energy details for 6.6 gigawatts by 2030. Vistra, TerraPower and Okai. That's more power than an entire state of New Hampshire consumes. Mark Zuckerberg is building an empire on atoms, not just algorithms. D-Wave announced scalable on-chip cryogenic control for quantum computing. Industry first, the breakthrough solves the wiring problem, adding qubits without exponentially increasing complexity. Chief Development Officer Trevor Lanting says it opens a door for scalability. Translation, quantum computing might actually work at scale. Everyone's talking about the AI energy crisis. 945 terawatt-hours by 2030. Data centers doubling by power consumption. The narrative is AI is going to break the grid. But here's what we're missing. The International Energy Agency buried the real story in their data. Accelerated servers, that's AI hardware, growing 30% annually. But conveniently, servers, only 9%. This isn't just about consumption, it's about transformation. The infrastructure we're building today, the nuclear deals, the space computing, the edge processors, is just feeding AI's appetite. It's building the backbone for the next economy. At the White House on March the 4th, 7 tech giants signed a pledge to build, bring or buy the energy resources they need and pay at the full cost. They're not just consuming power, they're creating it. The contrarian take, the AI energy story isn't a crisis. It's the largest infrastructure overhaul since electrification. And everyone calling it unsustainable is making the millennium's most expensive error. That's your dispatch. Humanoid robots hits unicorn status. China's commercial brain implants. NVIDIA is capturing space. And the AI energy story is backwards. It's not consumption, it's transformation. We'll be back tomorrow with what's moving next. Hit subscribe if the intelligence is useful, and check out Territory Scan for the deep analysis on how these shifts reshape everything.